How do we transition into this? The power of one, the power of two,
the power of
many. Let's talk about it. The episode that, honestly, I will say this: the one episode, in my opinion, that we can unite across the board and say I did not like that episode.
Let's.
By the way, I want to say this.
Yeah.
I don't like it in a good faith of like it wasn't an episode for me.
Okay.
I don't care at all about the fucking politics of it. I just don't care. I want to make that very clear. So I don't like it for just a story reason, not a chuddy bullshit bad faith reason. I want to make that very clear. Continue, Tyler.
Other than the that shit, I honestly liked it.
Yeah.
The two. Whoever was directing the two young girls was doing a terrible job.
Oh,
you're doing a terrible job. Like or maybe they can't act. I don't know. Have you seen fucking? Have you seen what's their names? Kid, Kanye and Kim Kardashian's kid on Broadway
Northwest?
in The Lion King.
Northwest?
Yeah, she's terrible.
Oh, I've not.
But because she's their daughter, she gets a shot.
Nepotism.
All I got to say is, and I'm not trying to call out a child actress either, okay?
No, I want to make that clear. I
believe the director
was
I believe the director was just not telling her whatever. Anyway, other than those two things, I generally liked the episode. It showed us I've read some people talking about like I'm sick of the Jedi as the enemy narrative. Well, I'm not. Because honestly, the reason why the Sith keep coming back is because the Jedi are stupid. They're jackasses.
Am I honest?
They steal kids, dude.
I don't care. It's fine. We could do the whole. Maybe we should look at the Jedi.
And I want to find out. I want to find out what happens that causes everybody, except for what's his name, Saul. Except for Saul to go into hiding. Saul's at the Jedi Temple teaching. But
one dude was in a meditative prison.
Yeah, he took the Barrage vow.
Carrie-Anne Moss was just hanging out at that bar
on a different planet. Not announcing she's a Jedi and stuff.
Yeah.
So kind of hiding out. Kel Naka, right, is on that jungle planet. They even said he's hiding there.
Yeah.
They said he's hiding there. So I know that there's a mystery to unravel. We talked about this off the air.
Mm-hmm.
I am so tired of every Star Wars like showrunner, whatever, trying to put their stamp. Now I know every writer in comics and everything else, you have a character and whatnot or IP, and you want to make your stamp, right? But
with a character with long lineage,
do not attack with weapons, or what is it? Attack with what is it? What is the stupid fucking saying that she has that was given to her by her master? Right? You know what I'm talking about. Just do not attack with weapons. Yeah. What the fuck are you supposed to attack with? Because it's like the rule of two, which is a dumb fucking thing.
She said they were unarmed, didn't she? Don't attack unarmed is what she said.
I fucking can't remember. I thought it was just some stupid thing that this showrunner's trying to put on Star Wars.
It's not the.
That's what I did. That was my
first of all
contribution to canon.
First of all, Tyler, like you're saying, I do feel that way. I think that there can be issues because that's the thing that you run into when you have a long-running IP where you and Star Wars, and I've complained about it on this show with the issues I have with Star Wars and doing prequels and constantly going back and forth with the timeline and jumping around and like you and I have talked about The Mandalorian and all that shit is like at some point you have to be like, why the fuck was this not a thing? Why did we not know about it then? And the fact that, like, okay, now we're doing the Acolyte, and we have never. This is, and I understand the appeal of being like, okay, let's do a group of Force-sensitive people that are not. They're like you could say they seem like witches, but they're not necessarily witches.
Force-sensitive people in Star Wars canon that aren't Jedi or Sith.
And I don't mind that. I actually
a lot of them are witches.
I like that concept. I like that concept that we're expanding the idea of like, okay, the Force is. We've always said the Force is something that everybody could tap into and feel. It doesn't have to necessarily be Sith and Jedi.
Right.
So to see like, okay, there's this group. This culture of women
that calls it the thread,
right? Because I believe they're all women.
Yeah.
This culture that is as they call it in their version of it, pulling the thread of the Force. And again, I like stuff like that that we're like, okay, we're tapping into the religious feel of the Force and this understanding of like, okay, this is how people from different parts of the galaxy could interpret what a god is, or and in this case, a Force. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's interesting. But then you have moments like that fucking Force fight, and I'm sorry, man, I don't know how hard you can shoot that or how you try and shoot that, but it just still looks goofy. And I know there's goofy shit in Star Wars, but, like, what's the tone? Are we doing a serious show, or are we going to have goofy Star Wars shit? What are we doing? And
look, every Star Wars thing has had goofy shit and kid-centric shit.
But it's not played for laughs. It's played to be serious.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know that
when you do a fake imaginary fireball, it's hard for me to take the scene seriously. I'm sorry. And I understand it's the Force and it's telekinesis and shit. I get it. But man, it is hard for me to get behind the scene is all I'm saying. What were you going to say, Tyler? I'm sorry. I was not a fan of this episode. I just was not.
I wasn't super a big fan of it. I think what we're missing here is I think they're trying to convey to us that these two girls are Force babies or whatever you want to call it, just like Anakin Skywalker.
Yes, immaculately conceived.
Right.
That's the conversation.
I made them, I carried them, whatever.
I made them, I carried them.
Yeah. No, or well, one made them and one.
And there's arguments about that, and I'm like, again, I think Anakin hot, flaming, Cheetos, flaming hot. Take, I think Anakin being immaculately conceived by the Force is fucking dumb.
Yeah.
And I think this is fucking dumb.
Yeah. Wait, I don't think it's dumb. It's just not.
I don't. It's stupid.
The thing is, that review I read.
It's fine. It's existed before.
It's
whatever.
Like a TV show. It's more like a TV show than anything you've seen in Star Wars before is accurate. To a T. It is very much a television show. And look, man, the design choices, right? Like, okay, so Kelnaka is a Wookiee who has shaved part of his head to do that stupid fucking ponytail thing. Did you see that in the flashbacks? He shaves his fucking head.
That's a drop.
He shaved his fucking head. Kelnaka.
What are you doing, Kelnaka?
You're a fucking idiot. Honestly, I got nothing more to say about this.
Man, yeah.
Let's move on.
Let's just finish with this. Acolyte, we were not big fans.
C. I'll give it a C.
C. And why did we start? What I understand in a certain way that because of the pace is a little bit slower, and I want to be very clear. The positives that I liked, showing different people's perspectives on the Force and different belief systems around the Force. And yeah, just Jedi. Like how I liked the first two episodes, we're seeing more of them at the temple. We're seeing that, I like doing more of that. It's just that, like some of the scenes, it was just, I was like, I am not enjoying it, man. I'm not. And then of course that cheesy fucking song, and I'm like, again.
Dude, trust me. I'm
been
a musician.
There's been dorky shit in Star Wars before, but again, this isn't being betrayed. Like, they're trying to play this serious, and I can't take it serious. I just can't. And
dude, just regular chanting like hum like that or something,
For me, to be quite honest, I'm kind of at a weird place with Star Wars. Dude, I don't think I care that much, and I just think that there's so many people online, and I think I need to find a way to not engage with it online, because I think I swear Star Wars in particular has like the most annoying fan base, because there's shit like, oh, there's a fire in space and there's this or that, and I'm like, oh, we're talking about fucking space wizards and this Force and immaculately conceived
and talking
babies
cheese,
and midichlorians
and talking cheese.
What the fuck? Like, who cares?
Let's move on.
Who cares?
What's up next? What's up next?
Why don't you care about the real shit?
What's up next? Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler.